Hi everyone, Joe here. When life shows up, do you panic and put on the brakes and think, oh my God, what am I going to do? And everything then becomes chaos after chaos after chaos. It's just like a domino effect, isn't it? Or do you remain calm, cool, and collected and know that you are in charge and everything is just going to be okay? Well, that's what I chose to do yesterday. Everything from going to, let me just relate the little bit of the story. I have clients who were going to make an offer on a house. And he said he would call me in an hour when he got home and thought about it. The call never came. So the following morning, his wife called and she said, I am so confused. I don't know what he wants to do and I don't want to go above him because he's the money earner and I don't want to spend it unless I have his full approval. And I said, I totally understand. So we discussed it. I let her vent for a while. And then I just said to her, well, I know you want to honor his feelings, and I know you want him to be happy with the choices as well. And I want both of you to be happy when you come home. I want you to feel glad that you purchased the house and that you're thrilled to be living there. That's what I want for both of you. And she said, well, I'd be happy with it, but I don't think he would. And I said, well, go and sit and be quiet and meditate on this and see what you want to do. So meanwhile, a little bit later, the gentleman called me and he asked if I'd spoken with Savita, and I said, yes, I have. I have spoken with her, and I told her, she told me her feelings, and she wants you to be happy. She thought she could be happy with just about anything, but she wants you to be happy. And so I told her to go meditate on it and get back to me. And so about half an hour later, the wife calls me back and says, okay, we're going to go for it. And I said, okay. And it is now about 2:20, and the offer had to be in at 5 o'clock. So I said, well, let me quickly write this up, and when I have it ready, I'll give you a call and we can meet somewhere. So we established a place that we were going to meet. And I wrote up the offer and called the lender and asked for an approval letter, and he zipped that over to me very, very quickly. So I printed everything up. I called her and said, okay, I'm on my way. And she said, I'm on my way. And so we had established this meeting place, and that was about halfway in between. And so I went there, and this was really easy because it was just the contract and a couple other pieces of paper to sign instead of an inch of disclosures, so to speak. So on the way back, I chose not to go on the freeway, which was just loaded with traffic going my way. And I came back one of the main streets, which was still pretty busy, but I think I made better time than on the freeway because that was bumper to bumper and slow and go. And so I decided to call the agent and say, I might be a few minutes late with the offer. I hope that would be okay. And she said, oh, not a problem, because I had to go back home and pick up a document that I had forgotten and go to the office to scan it and send it off to the agent and the seller. So I just said, okay, universe, I'm in charge and you're in charge and we need to get this done on time. So no panicking, everything went smoothly. I was concentrating on all green lights, and lo and behold, I got all green lights, and it was just easy. Got to the office, hotter than Hades in there, but I scanned everything, and she had forgotten to bring her checkbook, by the way, and so she had to go home and write the check, take a photo of it, and send that to me on the email. So that came through, and I copied that. I got everything sent off to the agent, and it was just 4 minutes later than the time frame that it should have been. And I was relaxed and easy and everything. Now the upshot of it was I had put a time frame in there for 5 o'clock the next day, which is today. And there have been no decisions made on the part of the seller. So this is kind of funny. Everybody hurried to get the offer in on time, and then they aren't honoring the answer back in a timely manner. So I'm okay with that as well, as there are other beautiful things that have come on the market that I think the mister would be extremely happy about. So when things happen, be in charge. Be totally in charge of everything and let the universe provide. That's what I did. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. And I hope that you can do the same. Relax and just let go and let God. It will happen. Take care. Go make it a great day. Bye-bye now.